I top Billin, the season is right around the corner, and it's time to get fresh like your boy Mid-Atlantic Murph, aka the Underground King, does. And I'm doing that now by getting with my guys at Ultra Game. Yes, sir. Your boy done partnered up with the Ultra Game store. You gotta make sure you get on over to their Amazon link right here. There's gonna be a link in the description for you guys to get fresh like me. But regardless of that, your boy will be doing a couple of giveaways as well to help you get started. But man, make sure you subscribe to both me and the Ultra Game YouTube channel. Link in the description once again, and we can get started from there. I have a couple of giveaways. You see they done already hooked your boy up with this Raven shirt here. But man, it don't stop there. I gotta be giving it out. Pause to my people up the Seattle Seahawks, John. They're looking real good, of course. Ooh, man, look at that right there for you Seahawk fans. And when the Commanders come, you know I got to be all over that as well. Man, Ultra Game, baby. How we doing it this season? We doing it big. And oh, what is this? Oh, man, they got the NBA Jones as well. You know your boy is a hoops head, and I will be all over that, baby. Ultra Game. Make sure you check out the link in the description, all right?
What more can I say?
Top Billin. All right, Top Billin, coming up, I'm going to be reacting to this episode of Tyreek Hill's podcast. Hopefully, Tyreek Hill, man, don't strike your boy down with a copyright thing, right? I'm just going to take a couple of excerpts and react to that as it deals with my man, the Samoan sniper, Tua Tagovailoa, who I said would take that next step last year. Now, he got injured, but when he came back, baby, the Dolphins were on fire. I don't know if people noticed that or anything. The Dolphins were on fire. They ultimately didn't get the job done as far as making the playoffs. But I saw what I needed to see from Tua himself, and I thought, man, if they could surround this man with some better talent, Jalen Waddle definitely worked out like I said it was going to work out, but now you're adding Tyreek Hill to play with a Jalen Waddle amongst the guys that you already have on the team as far as the defense goes. The offense can get up to snuff, right? You got the running backs you done added in, right? Upgraded there. The offensive line, that was my number one priority for an upgrade there. They have done that as well. It is time for the Samoan sniper to get the, you know what time it is, baby. It's time to get a little taste of Tua's cooking. Tua's cooking. Tua's cooking. Get a little taste of Tua's cooking. I'm telling you that right now. I think this is going to be a big year for that man, just off the simple fact that I think everything's in place. And I believe, well, you don't know, but if healthy, it should be a pretty big year for that man, Tua Tagovailoa. So I want to react to a couple of things here. First and foremost, this one.
In their life. Today, we're honored to have, I feel like, I already said it, the most accurate quarterback in the NFL.
Yes, sir.
Now I see people snickling and giggling and shit and yaka. People out there not giving that man credit and talking about Tyreek Hill being disingenuous with the yaka. Nah, come on, man. We already know this kid has some serious accuracy. That's in his DNA. You want to talk about arm strength and all that, fine. Whatever. That's the casual fan thing right there. Everybody wants the home runs. Everybody wants slam dunks and shit like that. Everybody wants deep passes. Like we don't know this kid from the most famous deep pass in the history of college football, though. However, I digress on that. If we're talking about accuracy, how is this man being disingenuous? Right? A lot of you people always get up on here if I'm going against what some player says in the NFL, and you're saying, oh, you're going to go against a player. He's doing it firsthand in the game. Why can't this be that same thing? You guys are only going to use that to back up or support your particular argument, right? This man is hella accurate, man. Front facing, play action fake. Check this out. Actually, we didn't do the particulars, baby. I love this concept right here. You got Gesicki going on an over route. My man, the Houston Rocket, Jalen Waddle, going on a deep corner route. A little flare out here by Wilson. And it's all cool in the gang with this front facing play action fake. And look at this hitch. And look at that accuracy right there, right? We want to talk a little bit about arm strength right there, right? If that's one of them Chad Pennington lollipop Jones, your man is getting picked off, is floating in the air, going back the other direction here. But you can see here that man with his accuracy to me, that cuts down on a lot of the stuff that you guys could say about arm strength, right? If you're accurate, you can make quick decisions. You can see him right here, leading the man astray, manipulating with his eyes as far as the safety goes right here. And listen, this was against my team right here, the Ravens. So I don't give a fuck what you guys are talking about. That man came in torching my Ravens. They went on a hot streak and all this and that. He's still not getting any credit there. But you can see on the launch pad right there, just hitched up a little bit. And look at that, right? You almost got a triangle defense going on right there, over and under going. And if you have a lollipop, you can see right there that bad boy floating in the air is probably going to be picked off or multiple directions there. But you can see the accuracy getting it there. Ooh, shit, that was hard. Look what the ball did. The ball has like a vapor streak behind it right there. And Jacob, come on, man. This man's putting lead on targets. Look at it from this direction. Oh, look at that eye manipulation, and look at the accuracy right there, man. Come on, what are we doing here? Accuracy, that is his thing right there. All right, let's continue on.
Gosh, this is crazy.
Through the
This is
roof.
ridiculous.
Through the
Yeah,
roof.
of course. Of course.
Man, that's why we gotta turn the city up, man. To it, man. Like we can't only be about talk, man. We gotta continue doing what we doing. You know, we gotta obviously follow coach's lead and follow your lead.
Yep.
And you know, we just gotta let the naysayers do their talking, motivate us, and then we just play ball on Sundays, man. You feel me? And
Yep.
everything else will take care of everything else, big dog. I promise you, because I believe in you, and I know everybody else believe in you, dog. And I'm saying that not only as your teammate, I'm saying that as your brother, bro. Because you.
Those are powerful words right there. Now, the motivational aspect of that obviously is there. Now, if you're a good teammate, right, you hear the chatter around, you see the fans and all this and that. That's why fans are destructive, right? Fans will cannibalize. Fans eat themselves, right? Pause. Fans will eat their own freaking young ass quarterback who has a ton of talent, and guys around the league can see this. Even a guy like Tyreek Hill playing with them now, you can tell there's some genuine respect there, because he probably came into it thinking like, yeah, everybody's saying this dude's trash dookie and this and that, and getting a chance to now play with him, work out with him, go through OTAs and all that. He's probably like, yeah. There's some shit these people out here don't know, and they're going to get that ass waking up very soon this season there, because people do not understand the ability to surround somebody with talent. All the greats in the NFL are surrounded with extreme talent. This man was not surrounded with that good of talent at all, right? I'm talking outside of Mike Gesicki, the offensive line trash dookie, the running backs decent, right? Nothing to phone home about. Nobody's hitting home runs from the backfield, able to threaten the defense that way. The wide receiver core to me averages pie. And now you got a severe upgrade what you did in the offseason. Now you put this man on a level playing field. We can see what he does best. Now having to be in an offense, and those guys now get a second chance with them, of course, and being able to. And now being in the offense that I believe fits his skill set, Coach McDaniel's offense, we can see some really big things going on. You remember I used to remark about him being in a West Coast offense and talking about his relation to a Steve Young as far as how he's built, that left hand, some of the attributes that he has. Steve Young had a very good arm, but you wouldn't say Steve Young had a super big Warren Moon type arm or anything like that, right? It was about accuracy, it was about rhythm and timing, and it was about a lot of the guys that he had around him. I think Miami's very much built in that mode. I said it before. I believe Miami to probably have the best roster, if not top 3, definitely top 5 in the entire NFL now. And that man sitting right there to his right, Tyreek Hill, is going to be a huge part of that, but so will Jalen Waddle, so will Mike Gesicki. All right, so with the cat that they got from the Dallas Cowboys, who I think was a very good wide receiver, whose name escapes me right now, but that's what I'm saying. You guys gotta chill out with that, man. You're gonna motivate these guys to do some shit, and then you're gonna have to ride the bandwagon and look goofy and pretend like you didn't never doubt these guys. But we shall see. Having all that around you does not mean Tua will succeed. He has to have it in him to do so, but to me, he's already been pretty good.
You don't have years in together, but you got enough time in to establish chemistry. How's that chemistry How has it been so far establishing that chemistry, going through your reads, going through the routes with Tyreek, going through training?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's good enough. I've been underthrown him so many times that.
Don't say that on here. Don't
I'm
say
just
that on
saying,
here.
I've been underthrown him so
here.
many times.
I ain't gonna get into that, man.
Don't say that on here.
You know that he got people talking about how I can't throw the deep ball. I'm like, man, this.
It's all good, man. It's all good. I just feel like our chemistry will get there, man. It's gonna be it's gonna be about 2 a.m. one night, and you're gonna wake up. You're gonna walk in your kitchen. I'm gonna be washing your dishes. That's how good.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What type of chemistry is going on with this? Okay, this is a new type. This is 2022. Hey, we don't judge around here, baby. We don't judge. It's all inclusive right here. You want to make love to your quarterback and then wash his dishes a little bit later? That is a great way to establish chemistry. I have nothing against that, right? That we at Top Billin here, we're all inclusive. All inclusive. What type of, but listen, anyway, obviously that was tongue in cheek. So with him even addressing that, it will let you to know that you guys are paying attention to possibly one pass, which is the dumbest shit I ever seen in my life, bro. I guarantee you could go to a Kansas City Chiefs game. I've seen plenty of them where Tyreek Hill was underthrown by even Patrick Mahomes, let alone a damn practice session. Not even a real practice, was it? It was a practice like just going out in the park or some shit, wasn't it? Come on, man. You guys got to stop that shit hanging on every throw and like that. That type of shit to me ruins the game. I hate the internet. Somebody need to die off MySpace. I'm still on MySpace. I'm one of these old head cats. I can't stand the internet, even though I make my living off the internet, just because you get to hear some dumbass people's opinions on shit that they have no type of clue about. My thing is this. They will establish enough. You don't have to have a super huge arm to throw a deep ball. You put heave-ho into it and all this body English and all that, you get the ball down the field. To me, it's about what can you do within the framework of an offense where 95% of your throws are going to be, which is the quick and mid-range game, right? The middling game. He's going to be dominant in that with a guy like Tyreek Hill, who is a run after the catch guy. Same thing with Jalen Waddle. You're surrounding his guy with more than a dude who's just known to catch deep balls. This guy can take a hitch and give you a mile with it, straight up. So we know the accuracy there. That's why that man is talking about the accuracy of it. Now, a lot of people are saying that he's taking a shot at his previous quarterback. I don't believe that to be the case. I just believe this man is compartmentalizing what's going on and putting the attributes onto Tua Tagovailoa. I remember hearing where Patrick Mahomes was thought to be trash dookie himself by Tyreek Hill when they first got together. So even that, as you can see, can establish a relationship beyond that. I believe Tyreek Hill wanted Alex Smith. And if you think about it, Tua Tagovailoa and Alex Smith were very similar. Tyreek Hill had a ton of success with Alex Smith. I think people think his career was born with Patrick Mahomes, but these people don't watch football. He was already balling with Alex Smith, and Alex Smith doesn't have a huge arm. Alex Smith, very much an athlete like a Tua Tagovailoa, similar style athlete, similar arm talents there. Get rid of the ball quick. Steady Eddie type cats. I think Tua Tagovailoa could be even a little better than that, but we shall see on that. But I think that's funny right there. You can tell tongue in cheek that they are going to surprise some people, and they're probably already establishing that right there for him to even broach that topic. All right, before I get out of here, I got to revisit this thing last year. Y'all remember I had the Murph versus Colin Cowherd lame ass when he was talking about the Dolphins to draft Justin Fields. It's ironic here how they played a similar amount of games, 9 games for Tua and actually 10 games for Justin Fields. But if you can see right here, 20 more attempts for Tua, but look at the completion percentage, 64% for Tua, 58.9%, so 59% for Justin Fields, 7 touchdowns and 10 interceptions for Fields, 11 touchdowns and 5 interceptions for Tua, an 87 rating for Tua, and a 73 rating for Justin Fields. Your man Fields, in one more game was sacked 16 more times, right? Both have horrific offensive lines, in my opinion, and both had a similar amount of talent around them. I think that Justin Fields have better backfield talent, though. It's not, to me, it wasn't even close in that. As far as the targets to throw go, he has some really dope receivers on his team. Obviously, we're talking about Allen Robinson and the Mooney kid and all that there. So, hey, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's not to say that Justin Fields won't be better or can't be better than Tua Tagovailoa. If we were talking about, like I said, from what you saw in college, if you're doing actual analysis that's devoid of fandom, there's no way you didn't see these flaws in Justin Fields like I saw when I did all that film and people were getting on me, calling me a Justin Fields hater and all this and that. It's not about that. It's about being true to the craft, and I got to point out what I see. I did not think that Tua Tagovailoa was any worse than a Justin Fields or Justin Fields was flat out better than Tua Tagovailoa. He's a better athlete with a more powerful arm. That's not what football is all about. There's a lot more to it than quarterbacking. There's a lot more to quarterbacking than just arm strength, right? So as we see here, average adjusted yards per attempt there with Tua 6.24 to 5.78 there. Look, even the rushing, right? Obviously, Justin Fields a much better athlete there. Tua with 3 rushing touchdowns there. The longest run from Fields was just 23 yards. 17 for Tua. Like, come on, man. This guy, I don't understand that take right there. To me, you build around a guy like Tua and you let it ride like there. Justin Fields, to me, I didn't see it as far as being a replacement for that man right away. We shall see how it plays out over their careers or whatever like that, but you would have to say for that first season at the very least, as much as people hate Tua Tagovailoa, I don't hear the same shit about Justin Fields. And why is that? Why are you people getting on Tua Tagovailoa, but you wouldn't say anything about Justin Fields? And he actually did not have a good season. Tua Tagovailoa, you can see that's at least pretty respectable there in the little time that he played. It could have been better, but it wasn't what Justin Fields did. So I don't know, man. But there you have it. Listen, your man Tua Tagovailoa, I think he'll have a pretty good year. I think he's going to take that next step. It's time to get a little taste of Tua's cooking, man. But we shall see. I'll be back to answer either way it goes, right? I have to die alone on that hill, or I'm going to have to, get my props as well. So we shall see, though. All right. But thank you to everybody out there, man. Make sure you hit that thanks button if you haven't already and tip your waiter. Your boy be serving that hibachi. And other than that, it's your boy Murph, Mid-Atlantic Murph, a.k.a. the Underground King. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.